Now, do you remember where you were at on March 31st, 2019 when you first heard that Nip got shot?
Yeah, I was at my house. You know, I heard about it like right real time, and then I called my brother about it. Like, hey, check this out. This is what was said, and Gigi was right there, and she could vouch for everything I'm saying. They was laying in bed.
So you called Gigi up after you heard that?
No,
Nip got shot.
I called my brother.
Oh.
Him and Gigi, they was together.
Okay.
So they was laying in bed when I told them what happened.
Okay. And were they living in Corona at the time?
Yeah, they was living in Corona.
All right. Now I remember I was flying a drone over a mural in North Hollywood. It was about 3:20, 3:25 when I first started getting phone calls. Nip got shot. At that, when I first heard, it was just he got shot, but he might, they would rush him to the hospital. But later we find out that he probably died in that parking lot.
Right there,
So you found out about Nip getting shot before your brother did?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
And then you called him up and told him?
Yeah. See what I'm getting, because I talked to my cousin. My cousin has what she said. She said she talked to her baby daddy Nip 30 minutes before he got shot.
You talking about China?
China.
Okay.
She has that. She said it was on a podcast or interview. So you should be able to look that up. And I guess that's where my brother got that story from.
Okay. And I also know that your brother didn't even have Nipsey's phone number at that time. Now, they may have done a song together back in 2011, I think that was.
Yeah.
Which would have been
Bringing California Back, yeah.
Bringing California Back, which was like 8 years before. But in 2019, according to Gigi, and then according to Spider, they weren't even in communications with each other. Do you know of any sort of connection between your brother and Nipsey in 2019?
No, I mean, the thing is, it was an issue in the hood. So people had to pick sides on if they was going to go on one side or the other side. He chose the other side. So they didn't have no communication like that because of the side that he chose.
And he chose, I think this is all public. Everyone's talked about it. You talking about when Nip and Big U got into it in 2011 over there at the parking lot.
It was hood business.
Yeah, but I mean, it's hood business, but everybody already done covered it. And at that time, your brother was cool with Big U. And that means that he wasn't communicating with Nipsey at that time.
Of course not.
Okay. And then if you go to Spider's story, Spider said that you guys pulled up on him actually a couple years before Nipsey got shot over there at that was the black box that you guys pulled up in. And then he said that he kept the communication with your brother, and then one day your brother's asking Spider if he can get him linked up with Nip. In 2019, he's asking Spider, can you get me in touch with Nip? So it's fair to say he didn't even have any communications or any way to talk to Nipsey at that time.
Yeah.
Is that a fair assessment? Is that accurate? How would you describe it?
From my side, because I handled all the business when it came down to the artists and all that when I was doing his music. So from my knowledge, he didn't have his number. But I don't know. I don't think so. My knowledge, I don't think he had his number.
Okay. Now, that statement in that No Jumper interview kind of reignited all the conspiracy theorists, gave them energy to now kind of say maybe sh0t didn't do it alone.
Yeah, I understand it, but everybody wants to believe in conspiracy theory. Like I said, that shit was investigated it was a big profile case. And if he's the only one that went down, he's the only one that did it, period. Because at the end of the day, everybody investigated that crime.